During this project, I learned about the incredible women involved in the 1977 National Women's Conference in Houston, Texas. I saw the intense organization, passion, vulnerability, and courage it took to participate in a conversation about intersectional feminism while undergoing fierce opposition internally and externally. This research matters because that conversation still continues today. The questions about reproductive rights, a woman's role in society, how women are presented in the media, and what equity looks like for LGBTQ folks and women of color persists in 2022. Through this research, I am emboldened to participate in this ongoing dialogue and humbled by the sacrifices of my feminist mothers. I am also more aware of my own privileges and educated about what my advocacy should look like today. I have been honored to participate in this project.
This research, I was given the opportunity to learn about women who took part in the 1977 National Women's Conference at Houston. Although at times they disagreed with each other, they were doing what they thought was best for women's rights. This research is important today because we still see influence of the conference in today's modern world. For example, with Phyllis Schlafly's politics, it can be seen as the prototype of the security mom that Interpol Gerwal talks about in her book, Saving the Security State, Exceptional Citizens in 21st Century America. This research has impacted me because it allowed me the opportunity to interview some of these women who went to Houston and hear of their life stories and what role they played at the conference and how the conference influenced them later in life.
Hello, my name is Malika Singh, and I worked as a summer 2021 intern on the Sharing Stories project. Through my research, I learned that the National Women's Conference was an opportunity to advocate for minority women's rights, as well as LGBTQ+ rights. The NWC was much more inclusive to groups than I had originally thought. The NWC matters today because it was the first official government-supported effort that brought women of all races, classes, and even generations together as a major starting point on issues that affect the lives of women across the country, with some of these issues continuing to be debated to this day. This has impacted me because as a woman of color and a first-generation American, it has led me to truly understand why my parents advocated for the importance of being independent to me as a child. My mother is a strong female role model for me, and knowing the history of the NWC, and especially working on the minority women's rights plank, has led me to appreciate and respect a lot more of the amount of work my mother and others have done to be where they are today. I feel lucky that this event has happened in the city that I grew up in, and in addition, it has led me to take an interest in health policy and reproductive rights.
Hi everyone, I'm Yasmin and I am currently an intern for the 1977 National Women's Conference under the Humanities Out There program. Being an intern this quarter has been really great and I'm so happy to have had this opportunity. Over the course of my internship, I have been conducting research on Ginger Girardi, a delegate that was present at the 1977 National Women's Conference. I've been revising a biography that I wrote about her and her accomplishments, and as of now, I am working on a webpage to display my findings along with my fellow interns. Through this internship, I have learned so much about my delegate and the conference as a whole. I was able to listen to a first-hand account of the conference from a woman who was present because of this internship, and I think it's amazing how this work has connected generations over a truly pivotal event. I've also learned how to better conduct research and write non-fictional narratives. I'm really happy to have been a part of this program, and I can't wait to continue my research next quarter.
Being involved in this project and research has been an integral part of my time as an undergraduate student at UC Davis. My research was dedicated to Beverly Ann Fitch McCarthy, and her life story has helped me understand the importance behind sharing and building narratives. We might not share a similar perspective of the world, but Beverly's life story serves as an example that we must be unapologetic about creating inclusive spaces. This research matters because we are shown the significance of uniting to better our lives and the lives of our future loved ones. Issues like reproductive rights or the fight against sexual violence persists to this day. Looking into Beverly's life has emphasized the human qualities like resilience and perseverance that help us change our environments. This project shows that history is not predetermined. It is up to us to take action in communicating, connecting, and constructing the life we live in order to have a better community that we share tomorrow.